All right, so if you watched part one on how to create free text invoice, this is going to be part two where we actually pay the customer. And I'm going to show you the method of and um, manual method and payment proposal process. And that's the payment proposal is pretty much pulling all the invoices in a specific time period that you want so you can pay them all. So what we're going to do is actually navigate to customer payment journal, and then we're going to click on new, and then we're going to click on a name that we set up previously, and then we're going to select lines. By selecting lines, now we're inside this journal, and that customer that we were using earlier was Brandon Test. So we're going to utilize his, so we get to pull all his invoices. So the manual method is essentially just going in, manually finding the invoice. So as you can see, we have that 50 and that 25. So if you were to select, it should pull this invoice, and that credit would actually continue. So this is the manual method. Or if you have many that you are trying to pull and you don't want to do them one at a time, what you can do is actually select on payment proposal and create payment proposal. And we are going to leave to date and from date out, but if you want invoices that are in a specific date, then you can add those there. And we're going to click OK. By clicking OK, it's going to find all the invoices that are still open that we have not paid, and it's going to generate that for us. Before I actually click OK, what we want to do is go into records to include and click filter. And we're actually going to look for Brandon Test is account. So it should be BR something something. Pretty much the reason why we're doing that is because if we don't, then it's actually going to pull it'll pull all the customer invoices that hasn't been paid. So we want to specifically target this customer so it doesn't pull everything. And then we're going to click OK now. Then it'll only pull the invoices that are for that specific customer rather than a whole giant list of all. Alrighty, as you can see here, if you watched the first video, we created invoice and a credit invoice, free text invoice. So as you can see, it pulled here earlier. I cut out the part where I messed up. Pretty much I typed it and then I searched it. So you need to make sure it's the correct name, company or customer name. So pretty much what we want to do is import and pay for these two. So we're going to click all. And then we're going to select create payments. And let's say you have 100 or a lot of invoices that are populated here. It would be a lot easier if you can actually just populate them all. So as you can see here, we created payment proposal, clicked create payment, found our customer, and now it will actually separate the debit and credit amount. And then pretty much all you have to do is click post. And then once it posts, that means it's been cleared and everything is good. If you do want to see this actually take effect, you can open up the aging balances, which I'll review in another video. But the aging balance will pretty much see how much it's been owed and if they have anything owed. So if you pay it or if things are paid, then that should be cleared. Alrighty, so what this error basically means is that it's not balanced because we have a 50 and a 25. It's kind of unbalanced right now, but if you were to hit post, then it should post and everything will be zeroed out and fine. So not the greatest example, but I'm going to play around with it a little bit more. But this is essentially how you use customer payment journal and create a payment proposal. Thank you.